This is Kat with Kat Pratt Coaching, and welcome to Where Am I Right Now? Your Fill Your Own Cup re-challenge bonus. The first thing to do is find a place where you can sit or lie down comfortably, where you're not going to be disturbed for at least 20 minutes. If you need to pause this recording to go and find the time and the place to make this happen, please do so. Once you've found your space, let yourself get comfortable. If you need pillows or blankets or whatever you need, go ahead and bring that in. And get comfortable. Just allow your gaze to rest softly on something in front of you. At some point, your eyes are going to want to close, but you don't have to force them closed. Just allow them to close naturally when they're ready. All you need to do right now is focus on your breathing. No counting needed, no special patterns. Just taking a nice deep breath, trying to fill your lungs all the way to the bottom. While you focus on your breathing, before we start the meditation, I want you to know that this meditation is not about fixing anything. It isn't about finding out or deciding what's wrong with you, or making a list of everything you should be doing differently, how you need to change. It's much simpler than that. We're just going to look with curiosity. We are gently going to look at where you are right now. Not where you think you should be, not where you were a year ago or 10 years ago, and not where you're hoping to be. Where you are right now in this moment. I spent a long time not doing this. It was easier to keep moving, keep managing, keep looking after other people. Maybe you can relate to this. It was so much easier to do those things than to just stop and take an honest look at what was happening inside of me. I was afraid to look inside. I was afraid of what I would find. The thing is, you can't move forward without knowing where you're starting from. So that's what we're doing today. We're just looking. Now, bring your awareness back to your breath and see if you can slow it down a little bit and go a little bit deeper. Notice how with every exhale, your body's getting a little bit heavier. You're starting to feel more relaxed, more settled. And allow gravity to just bring you down into its embrace. Feel yourself sinking into the surface beneath you. Feel the weight of your body being held, supported, cradled, and protected. For just a few moments, I'm going to ask you to let go of every role that you play in life, every name that you answer to, every responsibility that you have is going to be waiting for you on the other side of this meditation. But for right now, you can be here and just be you. Now bring your attention slowly to your body, not to judge it, not to fix it, just to notice it. Starting with your head and your face, noticing if there's any tension there, maybe behind your eyes or in your jaw. How does it feel across your forehead? What is your body telling you? What is your body trying to communicate with you? Now bring your awareness down into your neck and your shoulders. This is where so many of us carry everything, the weight of other people's needs and expectations, the things we leave unsaid, our exhaustion, our pain, our frustration, all carried in this area. So what do you notice here? What message is your body sending you? If you feel something but you can't put words to it, that's fine. Just notice what you're feeling. There is no wrong way to do this. Everybody is unique, so just listen to what your body is telling you. Now bring your awareness down into your chest and take a nice deep breath and notice, is there any tightness, any heaviness, or does it feel open? Just noticing. Bringing that awareness down now into your stomach, your hips, your legs, all the way down to the tip of your toes. Without judgment, with an open heart and curiosity, ask yourself honestly, how is my body doing right now? Where does it feel okay? And where does it feel like it's been asking for something I haven't been giving it? And just allow those answers to rise up quietly within you. Now we're going to shift to your emotional world, and you're going to use this baseline scan that you've just done of your body to help you notice if things shift or change. If you could, if you had to name the feeling that lives most consistently underneath your days right now, not the feeling that you show everyone, not the mask that you wear, but the one that's actually there underneath everything, what would it be? Maybe it's tiredness. Not just the physical kind, but a deeper, soul-draining one. Maybe it's a quiet loneliness, even when you're surrounded by people. Maybe there's some resentment sitting there, and maybe even guilt about feeling resentful. Maybe there's some sadness about things you've ignored or forgotten. Maybe there's contentment. Maybe, for a lucky few, there's even joy. Whatever it is, just let it be there, remembering that we're not trying to change this right now. We're just seeing what's there. So listen to your body. Notice if there are any areas where you suddenly felt sensation. Maybe you suddenly got tense, or there was a pain or an itch. Just noticing what your body's telling you. And now ask yourself, where are you carrying the good things? Where do you hold that in your body? Those memories of a moment of genuine connection, moments of warmth, things that make you smile, or maybe it's a peaceful moment. Where do you carry that in your body, and how does that feel? I want you to just listen to your body, noticing that it's trying to communicate to you. You may get a sense of knowing on a deep level areas where you feel fulfilled and areas where there needs to be some improvement. Or maybe you just know on a 0 to 10 scale suddenly how full your cup is. Everybody's going to experience this differently. Just trust that what you're receiving, what you're getting is the right, exact experience that you need. Now allow your mind to gently think about your relationships. Think about the people in your life, the ones you spend the most time with, the ones that take up the most space in your heart and your mind. And honestly ask yourself, where do you feel genuinely supported? Where do you feel truly seen? Noticing how your body is communicating to you. Again, noticing any areas of sudden tension or tightness that might pop up. Maybe somebody's name just pops into your mind. Just noticing. Is there someone in your life who fills it up? Who makes you feel lighter and happier just by being there? How about the flip side? Are there people where you feel drained, or where you leave a conversation feeling emptier than when you arrived? Remember, this isn't about blame. This is about just honestly seeing where you are, seeing what supports you and what doesn't. Without judgment, with that ever-present curiosity, I want you to look at how you've been taking care of yourself lately. Where are you already showing up for yourself, even if it's a small way? Is there something, however tiny, that you do that is purely for you, that lights you up and makes your world a brighter place? If you have this, let yourself acknowledge it, celebrate it, no matter how small. It matters that you have this. Now, a harder question. Where have you been leaving yourself behind? Where have you been putting yourself last? Where have you been telling yourself that you'll rest later or focus on yourself later? That you'll start taking care of the needs? That you'll start taking care of your own needs when things calm down? What self-care item has been at the bottom of your list for so long that you don't even remember it anymore? Just noticing. This is not the time for guilt or blame. This is just getting an awareness of the landscape. Where are you empty? To end on a high note, What is something that still lights you up? What makes you smile and brings you joy and makes you feel better for having witnessed it or experienced it? It can be really small. One of my favorite things is bubbles. I love blowing bubbles. Maybe you like bubbles too. Or maybe for you, it's a book, a few minutes to read, or a cup of tea, or a long hot shower. Or maybe you love flowers. What moments make your day feel brighter, make you forget the burdens that you're carrying? What moments lift you up? Just let yourself imagine, let your mind drift, and find those things. Even if it's only one, find something that sounds like it would be fun, or you know it's fun. You know it would make you smile. Because here's the thing, no matter how small or how seemingly insignificant, like my bubbles, these things are important. It's a clue. It's a road sign telling you what would nourish you, what would help fill you up, what would help make you a happier person. Just like going on a road trip, it's much easier when you have a map pointing you in the way you need to go. And before we end now, I would like to say that that thing, whatever it was that you found that brought you joy, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, like my bubbles, it's important. It's a clue. It's your life telling you something about what nourishes you and what fills you up, what will make you a better, healthier, happier person. You deserve to have that and more. So now slowly begin to bring your awareness back to the room around you. Feel the surface beneath you again. Notice the temperature of the air on your skin. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers or your toes, moving around, letting yourself come fully back to the present. And know that you just did something that was incredibly courageous. You looked with honesty and curiosity at where you are now and what you found, whether it was harder than you expected or more hopeful than you thought it would be. It's all the exact right starting place for you. You didn't come to this challenge because everything is perfect. You came because somewhere in you, you know that you deserve more. Be it more rest, more nourishment, more joy, more time to yourself, more connection. And that more is waiting to be claimed. Before you open your eyes, just take a moment to acknowledge one thing that you noticed today. One honest thing. Whatever came up most clearly. And remember, you don't have to fix it. You just have to be aware that it's there. And take a nice deep breath. And when you are ready, open up your eyes. This is where we'll begin. and I'm really glad that you are here.